piece of shit.
Now you gotta see why I make fun of black women.
Selfie. Ain't nobody want you. I don't want you, nigga.
Not too much on the black women, okay? Let's not do that.
Hey, man, somebody gotta make fun of these orangutans.
And like, you know what? He's so stupid. You ain't you so stupid. Look at the you darker than me. You darker than me. Who the is the monkey? You darker than me. You darker than me. You look so stupid. What is that with a black as you from Sudan? What the
Okay guys, so it's officially the end of day 5 and the end of Cassie's testimony. With that being said, we learned a few new things this afternoon, so let's get straight into it. One being that Diddy did try to continue to communicate with Cassie even after their breakup in 2018. He continued, she wasn't as responsive, but he would send her words of affirmation, just checking in on her and things like that. There was a message though, I believe in 2023, that she did respond back to, where he basically tells her, I miss my best friend, you know, but I'm happy for you. Congratulations on your motherhood, and I'm happy that you were able to find someone who could be able to make you happy. Cassie, on the other hand, she does respond to this message where she seems a bit taken aback because these were words that she said that she's been wanting to hear from him from a long time. So to kind of hear that now, she was just kind of like, you know what, I'm glad that you're happy. I don't hate you. And, you know, some of the years that we spent were some of the best years of my life. Speaking about text messages as well, the defense also did again try to paint the picture that Cassie was a willing participant when it came to these freak-offs. There's a message that is sent where Diddy asks her in 2012, do you want to do one last freak-off? She responds saying, I don't want it to be the last. I don't want it to be the last. I want it to be like the first time forever. So basically, again, trying to show that she was someone who actually enjoyed these freak-offs. From that, we also discovered that, you know, she settled with the Intercontinental for $10 million for them selling the videotape of her assault that we all saw. Also, they kind of try to use that and create a picture when it comes to this financial gain that she may or may not have tried to get from this legal case, because they asked her, you know, before you filed your civil lawsuit for $20 million, did you not have a tour scheduled the month prior? She said yes. She did end up canceling that tour once that case was settled. She did say that the reason why she did cancel that tour is because she was overwhelmed by the lawsuit, not because of the money. So that's also something interesting as well that they brought up. Also, she gets very emotional at the end of her testimony when the prosecution asks her, how did you feel when an escort tried to urinate in your mouth? Of course, they objected to it, so she did not answer it, but the tears really started to come down at that moment. And she basically said that, you know, my career took a hit because I had to be a sex worker for Diddy, you know. So that's kind of how they ended their testimony. And then we went into with Agent Yassine Binda, who was the person who basically served the search warrant for Diddy, but when he was arrested at the Park Hyatt in Manhattan. There we were able to kind of see photos of the things that were found with him while at the hotel. We saw bottles and bottles of baby oil. We saw a lubricant, and we also saw that he had baggies that tested positive for ketamine and MDMA on him, as well as some. So